Yes, there is a political solution. It depends what you mean by a political solution. Many people on the right say, there's no political solution, very negative, which is very unhelpful for parties like our party, because we're trying to encourage people into taking part in local politics. So the people who say there's no political solution, now most of those people, they're probably talking about, trying to make this country all white again, yeah? Which is impossible. And yes, they are correct. There is no political solution for that. So, let's get it straight. I don't agree with immigration. If I had my way in the 40s, 50s, I wouldn't have allowed any permanent settlement immigration, apart from marriages. That would be the only exception I would be happy with. But we are where we are. It's now 2023, and these people who keep saying there's no political solution are a bit of a hindrance, to be honest. And I wish they would stay away from politics. But they tend to talk about politics 24/7. So I don't really know what they're trying to achieve there. They just keep talking about it, but they keep saying there's no political solution. So obviously, I think there is a political solution for what we are trying to achieve. We want to stabilise this country. I've been fighting against the indigenous British population becoming a minority since 2012, more or less non-stop. And the way things are going, quite possibly we could become a minority, which obviously is not a good thing, but we have to be realistic and accept what is happening and try and make the best of it. But saying that, David Coleman predicted that the indigenous British people would become a minority by 2066 if current immigration levels stayed the same. Now, there is no mention of any repatriation, so in my opinion, there is still a chance of preventing it. But let's just say that we can't. But we still need to stop permanent settlement immigration, because we don't want it getting worse, right? The more immigration into this country, permanently settling, is going to make the country worse. It's obvious, because that is what has happened. So, even if we were going to become a minority, there is still things we need to fight for politically, right? And I'm gonna tell you some of them now. But most of these things are policies on our website, which we are campaigning for. So, we got the NHS. NHS is a disaster, as anyone knows. We cannot just roll over and allow the Lib Lab Con to carry on. Education, all this trans education rubbish in our schools. We can't roll over and let the Lib Lab Con carry on and rule over us, because they're the ones who've got us in this position. The climate hoax, they're persecuting human beings for what is happening in the climate, and it's not the human beings who are causing it, in my opinion. Many people believe that. So there's three things: NHS, education, climate hoax. Also, even if we become a minority, we need to repeal the Equalities Act, which is behind the anti-white agenda and basically making white British group identity illegal, because that is the situation we're in now. It is illegal to open up any organisation which is only for the white British people. And as we all know, every other ethnic group, every other religion, ethnicity can have their own specific groups, which is contrary to the well-being of this country, who built this country. So there's another one, the Equalities Act. We're campaigning to leave the Equalities, to scrap the Equalities Act. Also, knife crime, we need to get that sorted out. All these things are going to carry on. These people who say no political solution, are they suggesting that we just allow Lib Lab Con to carry on ruling over us? Lib Lab Con are about to collapse. There's going to be massive changes in the next couple of years. And there's certain individuals who were prominent nationalists in the past are telling people not to vote and not to take part in politics. This is scandalous, and it's very, very frustrating for parties like ours. We're not the only party. There's other parties as well who are trying their best to actually gain some ground. You know, we're in a very bad position at the moment, but this is because of Farage, in my opinion. He's ruined the whole thing. And now we're having to all start again because Farage basically gave all the power back to the Tories. The Tories are about to collapse. You know, this latest thing with Cameron and sacking Suella Braverman, their party's split in half now. You know, it was already anyway. The Labour Party is split in half. The Gaza crisis has made sure of that. You know, also we've got the monetary system in our country. You know, the bankers and all this stuff. They just print money out of thin air, and this is illegal. If we did that, we'd be arrested for it. Big Pharma, we need to sort out Big Pharma. See what's just happened with the vaccine, the what you call it, you know what I'm talking about, the vaccine. And you know, we need to make sure this doesn't happen again, because you know, that's another thing. We need political representation. The Lib Lab Con were the ones responsible for this. And the most important one, which we need to focus on and try and reintroduce into our society, is Christianity. So please, all these people who say there's no political solution, don't be saying that to our party, because the things I've just mentioned are still worth fighting for politically. If you think, if you want an all-white UK, obviously there isn't a political solution for that. It's never going to happen. You need to wake up and accept what's happened. A lot of people are living in a dream world and in a fantasy that we don't live in a multicultural society. We do. I don't like it. I didn't want it to happen, but we've got to face up to it, acknowledge it, and work the best we can around it for the future of all our children. So there is a political solution. nationalhousingparty.uk. You can join our party. £22 a year, waged, £11 a year, unwaged. Please come and join us. Or if you can support us in any other way, we'd be very grateful. Donations, come leafleting with us. We've got campaigns going on all around the country. You know, we're just ordinary people. We're ordinary Christian nationalists who want to save this country. That's all we want to do. We want to secure our borders and our freedom. You know, we've got quite a few people involved now, and as I say, we've got things going on in Merseyside, Leicester, London, Bristol. Got new candidates coming forward. Oldham, obviously John Lawrence in Oldham. So there is a political solution, guys. So the people who keep saying there's no political solution, stop talking about politics then, and just move away from us, because we want to motivate people to get involved, not be negative and kind of push a message of negativity, which is going to depress people. So thanks for watching, and you know, please step forward. There is light at the end of this tunnel. We can save this nation. We can make something better of it. We are going downhill fast with the Lib Lab Con. We need to get them out of power. They're collapsing, and we need to be ready to fill the vacuum. Thanks for watching.